hear what I say. We wish you a Merry Christmas to each one of you.
Boom! What's up, y'all? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been busy training, and honestly, work's been going crazy. We bought a new warehouse for TigerFitness.com. I'm going to share it with MTS Nutrition in Mason, Ohio. It's everything you could dream of, plenty of space, everything we need, and we got a great price thanks to the great economy. Anyway, check it out, guys. This is, you know what, sort of bromance. Comes from my man James, and I am so late on this. I haven't been able to get to these. I apologize. A lot of questions I just answer via email. I just don't have time to do as many videos as I used to do, and I apologize. I try to keep, training videos are my most viewed. I try to keep those going because it seems you guys really like my training videos. You know, other videos are lifestyle videos and stuff. The Q&As, they're so specific to an individual, I usually answer them in email, and I just write back, but sometimes they're broad, and they hit a bit more people, and I can do them. So today is one of those days I'm going to do. This comes from my boy, James. Hey man, I've recently made an observation. Girls my age are attracted to fucking losers. I'm currently 20, and every girl I've talked to, well, in the dating sense, in the past year is dating with some guy who doesn't have a job, doesn't go to school, and doesn't have a fucking future. What do I do about this? Thanks for reading. Well, James, women, you know what? They're a very unique creature to understand. I believe a lot of women like having a good dude. Having a dude who can, I don't know, pay bills. Having a dude who get it done. I believe in college and in your age group, 20 years old, people aren't looking for the marrying type. And maybe you're the marrying type. Maybe you're not as dangerous as those guys. I think a lot of girls also go for guys who are a lot like what their fathers were. And maybe their dads were complete losers too. You know, I was fortunate enough where I found my wife. I wasn't as much of a loser. I had a lot of things going for me. I was good at sports, but I wasn't exactly at 16 what you would call a catch. You know, but I turned into a hard worker. You can't really judge someone at 20 as for what they'll be when they're going to be 30 or 32 or 35 or 40. They still have a lot of years to make up. However, being a good guy, I believe you'll find the right type of girl. You know, maybe you're looking for the wrong type of girl. Maybe you're looking completely superficially and looking at how they look. Look, nobody wants to date an ugly chick, all right? And I'm very fortunate. My wife looks much better than I do and is in a much higher league of looks than I am. I'm fine with that. I'm the one who's been in magazines and stuff. But then again, she's much more attractive than me. I mean, maybe I'm looking at it because I'm not gay. But I mean, dude, my wife's hot, and I like her being hot. But look, you know, you got to start looking for girls who like you. And the thing is, I couldn't even start to imagine where to look for girls when you're dating now. I mean, you can't find them at bars. I probably don't want to date a girl from my gym because they're usually crazy. Nightclubs, definitely not somewhere I'd like to meet girls. So, I mean, look, you're a young dude. You're 20 years old. You have plenty of time. Sow your oats. Go date girls. Find them. There's plenty of single girls just looking out to have a good time. And if you're in shape, you'll at least, you know, get some chicks for being in shape. Wait a second. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. See how real this is? We even show sneezes. But you're going to find that girl. You just need to be patient with it. And girls do look for the bad boys. I mean, it is what it is, man. And they're going to mess up, and they're going to have stories to tell later on when you're with them about how they dated some douchebag who was mean to her, who talked shit, and even did worse things than that. But sooner or later, I believe the good guys do win out. That's why you see the frumpy dudes who make all the cash with the hot chicks. You're like, how the fuck did he land her? Because he's a good dude. If you combine looking good with having that outlook in life and being driven, having a job, going to school, having education, making a ton of money, trust me, there's one thing women like better than bad boys. No offense, women, but I've seen it firsthand. Doesn't matter how ugly a dude is. If you got cash You can get some fine chicks. Is just being real. Anyway, that's it, man. Hopefully I helped you out. I'm about 2 months late. But nonetheless, I try my best. At least I tried. I believe I emailed you on that. But if I didn't, I apologize. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Dating. Something that can last for life. You can find your future wife. Everybody thinks it's fun today, but dating's not a game.